Hi guys, how's everyone doing? See how my face is just full on the camera. The thing is, I always wonder why people make videos in their car. It's raining now. Now I know why people make video. In the past, I know I've made quite a few numbers of videos in the car, but I just always wondered, why did they just sit down in your car, just start making video. I know why they make videos in the car. One, you're there sitting, maybe waiting to pick up the kids. In my case, I'm always sitting waiting to pick up my kids, or probably to do, going somewhere the shops are not opened, or or probably even if the shops are open, you have one or two things you're just thinking about, and then ideas just keep popping into your head, and then the next thing you realize is that, wow, everywhere is quiet, everywhere is just peaceful, and then wow, you want to make a video. So today we're going to be talking about, I see a lot what we're going to be talking about. It's something you all know about, something, but I just wanted this my video is not for everybody. There's some people who don't want to get married, who don't want to, they just want to, be single. They like their career life. They like where they are in position. Fair enough. We all have everything. We all have what we want in our life. Some people want to be married. Some people don't want to be married. Some people want to be, and different things that we have in life. But before I continue my video, I have to say who I am, the kind of person I am. I'm what's it called? I'm very, 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 cultured. I like my culture. I like I think what should we use? I like the olden days. I like when things are in a form of order. They're orderly. I like things where you give respect where respect is due. You give whoever you are, put yourself where you are. Don't overdo, and don't pull yourself out of how you were made, or what you are, or what you were made to do, or what you're made to become. I am the school of thought that believes that a man is a king and the woman is a queen. I'm a school of thought that believes that my son is a prince and my daughter is a princess, and my husband is the head of the family. That is that school of thought. I belong to those women who believe that their husband is the head of the family. I don't belong to any school of thought who believe that they can rub shoulders with their husband. I don't belong to those school of thought. And people always confuse when it comes to feminists. People always thinking that when the word feminist sprung out from the word where you rub shoulders with a man. No. It's saying that my idea, or what my definition of being a feminist is, that if I do a particular job, same as you who's a man, if I get the same job offer and you get the same job offer, and I have the same qualification, do not discriminate against me as a woman. Pay me my dues, meaning give me the job just like you would give to a man. And when you pay the man certain salary, pay me the same salary, because I put in as much as he put in. I went to the same school, I got the same result. Therefore, if I am working the same job, we should both earn the same amount. That's how I understand it. But nowadays, I see a lot of things going on. I see a lot of people confusing some so-called feminists. I'm not saying all of them. Some so-called feminists confusing the art of not being married to be the kind of no. I don't think when they said to be a feminist, it means don't get married. That is from my own school of thought too. Like I said, this video is not for everybody, so a lot of people want to be calling me out. It's not for everybody. If you don't think you don't think this, it doesn't, whatever criteria or whatever categories I'm naming, it doesn't belong to you, then you can easily ignore my video as opposed to calling me out. I'm not speaking to everybody. I'm saying I'm the school of thought that believes that a man should be the head of the family. A man is masculine. A man is everything manly, and a woman is a woman. I mean, go to the Bible. Look at when Sarah used to call, Sarah used to put call Abraham. Then before Abraham's name became Abraham, he was Abraham. When Sarah used to say, Abraham, do this. Abraham, sleep with my maid. Abraham, I can't have a baby. Abraham, do this. Abraham was doing everything Sarah asked her. Sarah never got pregnant. There was no peace in the home. But the moment Sarah started calling Abraham, and started calling him Lord, I'm not talking about the capital L-O-R-D, Lord. God, our Father, God in heaven is our Lord. But we have the small letter L-O-D. Who's that Lord? Our husband. And remember, God did not create you, a woman, before he created a man. A first child is a first child, and a second child is a second child. A second child can never take the post of a first child. It's not possible. It's the same way a woman can never say you are above a man. You can never be above a man. God created a man first before he created us. And if you want to have peace and enjoy your marriage and enjoy your home and enjoy everything, then give Give the order where it is due. Give respect. Give everything. Give it to the man, and the man will give you likewise. The Bible says, husband, take care of your wife. Wife, respect your husband and take care of your husband. The same way. I'm not saying a man should subdue you, should make you a doormat. No, but I'm saying is that the man, your husband, is the leader of a home. He's your king. He's the king of your home. You are the queen. Your kids, if you have girls, your girls are the queen and princess, and if you have boys, your sons are the prince. I'm not saying otherwise. I'm not saying you cannot be a queen in your home. I'm not saying, what I'm saying is that as a woman, you can never be a king. Let me ask a question. So if you are married and you are always, nagging your husband, always trying to rub shoulder with him, so who is the head of the family? You or him? So if that's how you want it, why did you marry? Why did you marry if you don't want to be any under anybody? So when they say who is the head of this family, you, a woman, will come out. How can you say you are the head of the family and come out when you are married? Moreover, if you don't believe in all of those kind of, believe that men should be the head of the family, then it's okay. It's a fair word. You go and be the head of your own. But I'm speaking out to all my youth, those young ladies who are being, the way they are going nowadays, they think by being rude, the way they speak to their fellow men, opposite sex, not fellow men, the way they speak to the opposite sex is like, who are you? I'm a feminist. No, that's not what feminism is all about. A woman should be cultured. A woman, that's why they call, not just being a woman, being a lady, you should be cultured. They should have decorum in everything you do. Your manner, your style of dressing, your behavior, your attitude in public. I'm not saying we cannot joke. I'm not saying we cannot relax. I'm not saying we cannot make silly, funny videos. But I'm saying when it comes to real life, when it comes to real life, when it comes to everything about life, about grooming, let's be groomed. And let's be, a lot of people, at the end of the day, you see, the thing that these people don't tell all these young girls is that those people who have been claiming fake feminists, go and look at all of them. They are not married. 50, 60, they are there, no children, no husband, and they're wishing they got married. I know a handful of them. I know, and they even tell me that, Betty, when you make your videos, try and remind these girls not to fall into our category. I know them. I know they'll give anything to turn back the hands of time. So young ladies, don't throw the blessing that God has given to you to say, oh, some people will say, so marrying a man is a blessing. So if marrying a man is not a blessing, leave me alone and my talk now. You go and do your do, let me do my do, because I'm talking to those young girls who, so because you're feminist, or because this is a different form of feminism. So you'll be rude. You don't want to get married. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. You don't. Like I said, I have a duty and I have a right to what my opinions are. My opinion is when God created the man, He created man after His own image and likeness. He didn't create us. He created man. He created a man, and out of a man, He created us to be a helper. You cannot tell a manufacturer of a product how the product should be. You don't have the power to tell a manufacturer how the product. For example, I'm using an iPhone to make this video. I cannot call iPhone and tell them that I don't like the way the camera is. It's not my duty. If I don't like it, go and use another product. But we are telling God how His word should be. We're telling God that we are above men. You can never, God is a merciful God. He's a merciful one. You cannot tell God this is how it should be. That's because He gave us, He said He has given, freely He gave to us. Unmerited and unconditional love God gave to us. That is not to say that we have to spit on Him. That is not to say that we have to throw that love back to God. That is not to say we have to misbehave. That is not to say, He said He created women to be a helper to a man, to be a helper to your husband. And He said the woman should leave the home and the man should leave his home, and they come together and they become one. He says, husband, take care of your wife take care of your husband. He didn't say come and be a feminist. He didn't say come and open all your body on the media. He didn't say come and do stupid things. He didn't say when your husband say hey, you say hey. He didn't say any of those things. He says, support your husband. When your husband say, wahala deal, run to your husband and say, my dear, what kind of wahala? How do we work together to solve this wahala? It's not when your husband say, wahala, you tell your husband, triple wahala 9 days, because when you bring one, I go bring 10. It's not what God created you for. Remember, before God created us, He created a man. He didn't create us. He created man. He created a man. And then when He looked at man and He felt, oh, this is my creation. This is my being. This is something I created out of my own body. Perhaps I should create him a helper, just like he made the animals, male and female. That's when he decided to make us. But we seem to be going out of the place where God, that's why when you see, I'm not saying we don't have bad men or bad women. Far from it. We're talking about man and woman today. The right are different. I know there's a lot of horrible men and horrible women. That's not why we're here today. We're talking about how it should be. There should be decency in what we do. Because all this, now let me ask a question, one question. As a woman, and you have a male son, and you keep saying you are the king of the home, you keep rubbing shoulders with your husband. Imagine you go to your son now get married. And then you go to your son's house, and then his wife is saying she's the king of the house. Is he guinea? Is that how it should be? Is that how it should be? So if your wife, and you are a mother. So if your wife, your son's wife is the king of the house, what is your son? The queen of the house. Hey, Chimo. And this word is not created by you or I. It was created by God, our Father, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the I am that I am, the first and the last. He created the word and gave it to us. That he said he gave us freely. There's never a time God has ever forced us to be what we don't want to be. He has given us a freedom to express who we are. And because he gave us that freedom to express who we are, we have so misused it. I'm not saying I'm perfect, though. I have my flaws because the Bible said all have sinned and come short of the glory. I'm not preaching today, but all I'm trying to say is that a lot of our young youths are being demoralized with all this. I am this, I am that, I can do this, I can do that, I can open my body, I don't care about anything. I do what I like, I do it, I smoke, I drink. I'm not saying don't smoke or drink, I'm not, there's nothing, when we're in uni, when we are young, we've tried all of these things. People are saying, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. But does it work? Is that what you should be doing? Look at life. Do you look, emulate? Don't look at everything you see and say with face value. For example, you go on the internet, you see somebody with I don't know how level, call those expensive lifestyle, call those luxury lifestyle, call all of those lifestyle. We've been there, we've seen it all. Do you understand? Call all. You can do it, and you can do it with a husband. Don't be deceived when they say, oh, they didn't need a man to do it. Yeah, a lot of them, they don't need a man to do it. But really? But those are not who I'm not calling out anybody. I'm just saying, yes, a woman can work and strive to get to that level without a man. But does it not matter that because you have strived to get to that level without a man, then you now this men and that's a men are nothing like this. No! If you strive to get there without a man, accolades to you. Well done, you've done well. But that is not to say because you have gotten there without a man and you're doing so well without a man, therefore you should encourage other youths. What is this life, if I may ask? What is this life? Is this life not all about reprocreating? Is this life not all about having children? If you were not born, how would the world continue? If your mother did not give birth to you, so why will you now say, I'm not that type that wants to have children or want to get married? Kwanu, I'm not saying you must get married. Some people don't get married, they have children. Fair enough, if that's your lifestyle. But me, I know the Bible tells me that I should leave my home and get married. Yeah, I'm not talking about those irresponsible men go and get married. No. I'm talking about irresponsible people. I'm saying where they're talking about culture. You know how the culture is. We keep forgetting our culture, where we are coming from, who we are, who we're created to be. A generation that is blessed. We keep forgetting, we keep looking at, the new lifestyle. I don't need a man, I don't do this, I don't do that, if I feel horny or something, I have I don't know what to even say all those things. And it's not that's not why I'm making the video. But I'm saying to all those young girls that everything is culture. Don't always say you don't care. Don't always say you can do what you like. There's always a repercussion at the end. You may not understand now because you are young. You expose your body. You go to party. You jump from this place to that place. You do anything anyhow. You say getting rich is die or whatever. If you're hardworking and yes, fair enough. Good, you can do it. You can stand in a world where men are standing and call the shots. But that is not to say that you have to be deceiving. That is not to say that you never get married. That is not to say you never get children. That is not to say that being rude, dressing, opening your body anyhow, it's saying you're calling the shot. You can call the shot and still be decent. You can be a billionaire as a young lady. You can be by working hard. Yes, by working hard. It's possible. We're not saying it's not possible. But what I am saying here is that there's a decorum in life. That's all I'm saying. There's a decorum in life, and that decorum, it's what the Bible said and what the Bible taught me. And what did the Bible teach me? The Bible said, man will leave his family, the woman will leave her family, and they become one. And then they get married, and then they have children, and then they reproduce. And then the Bible tells us that go ye into the world and multiply. That's our duty. You know, the thing is, we keep forgetting that God created the world for himself, not just for, we think the world was created by us. So we think we can do whatever we like. We can call the shots to God. But you also remember that if you have something that was manufactured and you buy a product, you don't call the shots. The manufacturers call the shots. But then we forget, because God is merciful, ever merciful. But we should also remember one thing. This very merciful God that is like a lamb can also be like a lion, a fierce lion. This same merciful God, when the time comes for him to judge all of us, God forgive me, because I don't even know whether I will be spared. None of us know who will be spared when it comes to his judgment time. But the least we can do is to try our best to follow the rules and the Bible. It's not even a rule. It's a beautiful thing to follow everything, If you follow the way the Bible has said we should, truthfully. I'm not talking about those fake pastor, fake all these fake that. If you follow how the Bible, love your wife, husband, or wife, love your husband, do not cheat, love your children, go into the world, multiply, pray together, be disciplined, decorum, respect each other, there will be blessings. If you remember in the Bible, if I'm calling his name rightly, you remember when David refused to take the Ark of the Covenant to his house because he was afraid that God was angry and God was inside the ark, and so he left it in the home of Obededon. I think that's his name. I don't know if I'm correct. And then all of a sudden, the same Ark of the Covenant that was killing people was now bringing blessing into his home. What did David do? David quickly did a U-turn to go and get it. So what am I trying to say? What's the moral behind this particular sentence I said? In the place where God is the foundation, there is blessing. In a place, I'm not saying that people who root to men, who don't see men as human beings, women who don't see men as human beings, they don't have wealth. They have their wealth. But I'm saying young girls, go to follow your studies, follow your business, follow whatever you're doing. Give respect where respect is due. If the man deserves your respect him. If the man doesn't deserve your respect, push him away. And don't throw your life away saying, I'm never going to get married, because there's a lot and a million of those women who did the same thing years, 30, 20, 40 years ago, and who are regretting now, wishing they had somebody who spoke to them, wishing they could turn back the hand of time. It's too late. It's too late. Everything has a sell-by date. But by the grace of God, to those who are believing in God for anything, your sell-by date is not yet. So trust in the Lord. Children are beautiful. Children are a blessing. So when you have the opportunity to get married to a good person and have children, do it. People will call me out now and start saying, so I mean marriage is everything. Yes, marriage is everything to me. Do you want to have children? The thing is, people keep saying, so children are everything. Children are everything. If you were not born, if somebody did not give birth to you, you will be in this world. So if somebody gave birth to you and gave you the opportunity to come and enjoy this beautiful world, why don't you give somebody else the opportunity to come and enjoy this beautiful world by settling down and getting married and having beautiful children and wonderful children? That's all I'm saying. Have a blessed day. Remember, share my video, like my page, follow my page, go to YouTube. My name is, my channel is called the Nigerian Gigi TV. Don't ask me how I came with that name. I have no clue. And then on Facebook, I'm Gigi TV. Go follow me, support me. That's all the support I want from you guys, by always sharing my video every time. Go look for my page. Don't just wait for, because what I do, all my videos, most of the time I have to do sponsored ad, and sponsored ad is costing a lot. You won't believe in the thousands of pounds that I pay to get to you. So the best you can do is just, if you're going to support me, just help me share my video, like my page, follow my page, and subscribe to my channel. Stay blessed, everybody. Remember, you can be a feminist, but with decorum. Bye. Story time. Tum, 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 tum.